Hey, so you're thinking about getting a dog? Maybe you've already picked out a name, maybe you've been scrolling through photos of adorable puppies online, picturing long walks, cuddle sessions, cute Instagram posts, and honestly, I get it. Dogs are amazing, loyal, loving, goofy, and some of the best friends you'll ever have. But before you go any further, stop. Watch this. Because getting a dog isn't just about bringing home a fluffy companion. It's about completely changing your life. This isn't meant to scare you. This is meant to prepare you, because too many dogs end up abandoned, rehomed, or worse. Not because they're bad dogs, but because people weren't ready. So let's talk about what having a dog really means, beyond the fantasy. When most people picture life with a dog, they imagine the highlight reel, the wagging tails, the loyal eyes, the perfect sit on command. But real life? It's a bit messier. Your dog might bark at 3 in the morning for no reason, or decide your couch cushion is a worthy opponent, or have an accident on your carpet the day after you cleaned it. The truth is, dogs don't come into your life to fit around your schedule and your needs. You have to adjust your life around theirs every single day. It's not just a commitment. It's a full-time relationship with a creature that doesn't speak your language, doesn't understand your work deadlines, and doesn't care that you're tired or had a bad day. Let's talk about time. Dogs need you every day, no exceptions. You'll need to walk them, not just once a day for 2 minutes so they can pee. Real walks, mental stimulation, time to explore. They need play. They need training. They need attention. Even the chillest dogs don't thrive on being ignored. And if you're gone 10 hours a day, your dog is just alone, waiting, sometimes anxious, sometimes destructive. Now let's talk about money. In the first year alone, you could spend anywhere from several hundred to several $1,000s between adoption fees or breeder costs, vaccinations, vet visits, food, toys, grooming, training, supplies. It adds up fast, and that's just the beginning. Dogs get sick, they get injured, they need dental care, flea prevention, sometimes surgery, and unfortunately, love doesn't cover emergency vet bills. So now that we've covered the hard part, let's talk about the right dog, because not all dogs fit all lifestyles. Choosing a dog based on looks alone is a huge mistake. That adorable husky puppy you saw on TikTok might grow up into a full-blown escape artist that howls every night and needs 2 hours of exercise a day, minimum. That tiny chihuahua might bark constantly and not do well with kids. The truth is, different breeds have different needs, and even within breeds, dogs have unique personalities. That's why it's so important to do your research. Talk to vets, trainers, rescue staff, ask questions. Be honest about your lifestyle. Do you live in an apartment? Are you active? Are you home often? Do you have kids? Allergies? Other pets? And don't sleep on shelter dogs. They're not broken. They're just waiting for someone who understands them. And sometimes they're already trained, socialized, and incredibly grateful. Let's go over something no one likes to talk about: mistakes. Because almost every first-time dog owner makes them. You bring home a new dog and you're excited, right? You want to cuddle and play and show them off to your friends. But what about boundaries? What about structure? Dogs aren't born knowing how to live in your house. They don't come pre-programmed. That's your job. One of the biggest mistakes people make is skipping training, or assuming it's only needed if the dog is bad. Training isn't punishment. It's communication. It's how your dog learns to live in your world and how you learn to understand them. And consistency? It's everything. If you let your dog jump on the couch one day and yell at them for it the next, they're not misbehaving. They're confused. The same goes for exercise. You don't walk your dog enough, you're gonna see the consequences. Chewed shoes, barking, digging. Those are signs of boredom, not disobedience. Socialization is another big one. If your dog only knows you and your living room, the outside world can feel terrifying. Start early. Safely expose them to other dogs, people, sounds, environments. Build confidence. Prevent fear-based behavior before it starts. So, let's bring it back to you. Are you ready to commit? Not just for the next 6 months, but for the next 10 to 15 years? Can you handle the mess, the expense, the time, the training, the responsibility on the days when it's not cute or convenient? Can you love a dog on the days they frustrate you? Because that's what they need. If the answer is yes, really yes, then you're not just getting a dog. You're gaining a best friend, a sidekick, a companion who will love you in a way no human ever will. But if you're not sure, that's okay too. It's better to wait than to rush into it and regret it later. You can volunteer, foster, spend time at shelters, learn, grow, and come back when you're truly ready. Thanks for watching. I know this wasn't a fluffy top 10 dog breeds video, but Honestly, if you stayed this long, you care, and that already puts you ahead of most people. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll read them. And if you're already a dog parent, share your biggest lesson. Let's help each other get this right. And hey, if this helped you, even a little, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and sharing it with someone else who's thinking about getting a dog. Because when we do this right, the bond between human and dog is one of the most beautiful things in the world. Take care of yourself and the ones you love. See you next time.